Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64. In this episode, well, in the last episode, we finished off Cool Mountain, so in this episode, we're going to be heading on to the next world. Welcome, my friends, to the Castle Aquarium. There's actually only one species of fish here, but there's a toad retainer here who looks like he managed to seal himself away here before, well, anything.
The names of the stars are also hints for finding them. They are displayed at the beginning of each course. You can collect the stars in any order. You won't find some stars, enemies, or items unless you select a specific star. After you collect some stars, you can try another course. We're all waiting for your help.
Now, we're doing all the courses more or less at the same time, Toad, sorry. But yeah, there are actually two holes up in this level that you can actually walk into, and whoa! This one actually puts you inside of the aquarium with some of the best music in the entire game. Oh my gosh, I love the music in this so much. So much. It just fits so well, and I'm going to talk very quietly, just so you can hear the music, and just so my commentary fits with the music much better. But we're going to be hearing this music a lot in the next level to come, so I don't have to really be quiet. I just want to, because, holy crap, the castle's aquarium is actually floating in the sky. Look out there. Oh my gosh. We're floating in the sky. That's crazy. This is crazy. I mean, wow. And this level, this little bonus star is so memorable that, in my opinion, a big chunk of a couple of the shines in Super Mario Sunshine, mostly the bottle shine, and then a couple of the stars in both Super Mario Galaxy and in Super Mario Galaxy 2 are tributes to this star, just because of the atmosphere this star has. You're sealed in an aquarium with nothing, no enemies, nothing. Just fish and coins. And this music. Oh my gosh. There aren't enough coins in here to get 100 coins, so don't even try. There's about 60.
Here we go!
And that's one of the castle's secret stars. Yay. So yeah, now that we finished with the castle's aquarium, let's head into World 3. Jolly Roger Bay, plundering the sunken ship. And yes, more music, and some of the only frame rate issues that this game suffers from. Attention, read before diving in. If you stay under the water for too long, you'll run out of oxygen. Return to the surface for air, or find an air bubble or coins to breathe while underwater. Press A to swim, hold A to... Okay, I can't do that voice. Hold A to swim slow and steady, tap A with smooth timing to gain speed, press up on the control stick and press A to surface, press down the control stick and press A to return to surface, press A to... I screwed that up. Sorry. Basically, controls, fairly easy. Yeah, this is another level where I just love the atmosphere. It's so good. Green cap, whatever. But yeah. And now, once you hit the water, then the rest of the music kicks in. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But yeah, you can see that Mario's power meter, once you go into the water, actually drains. So that the power of the stars, I guess, can't sustain him if he's holding his breath. But for some reason, if you think about it, in Super Mario Bros., he didn't need to hold his breath. He could just, you know, swim forever and not have to worry about coming to the surface. So what is it about here that makes it so much, you know, him lose air so much faster than he did in Super Mario Bros.? Well, I think it's I don't know. I honestly couldn't say. But anyway, the sunken ship is right here, and there's an eel here who's just hanging out in there. But what you got to do is you got to swim right up next to him, and then kind of swim out to the swim back up to the surface, and that lures him out at the sunken ship, and then you'll be able to go into it. And dive back down. So yeah, even though I screwed up saying what the controls are, they're fairly simple. Tap A to have Mario do a breaststroke. Hold down A to have him just kind of kick like a fish. and then use the control stick. It's basically reverse flight controls. Pull back to it's same as when you're flying, only you obviously move a lot slower. Let's go ahead and swim into the sunken ship where the evil eel left it, and you can come down here to where the plunder is. Now we're gonna want to do this kind of quickly because there's a lot of ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. I might die. There's a lot here. Ouch. I know it's you have to basically hit these chests in order. Yeah, I died. Chests with electric locks on them. Or at least ones that give you a powerful shock, whether it's from magic or electricity. I guess it must be magic because it can't be electricity underwater. It wouldn't work that way. Or maybe it would. But anyway, like I said. See? Did you hear that? The dynamic switch in the tracks? The violins, the strings, came in once I hit the water. If you stay up on the shore, all you hear is the front synths. And then the ambient track continues to build as you dive deeper. That's just some of the greatest, in my opinion, some of the greatest atmospheric sound design in any game. Is some of the music in this game, especially in this level. Later levels, not so much. Later levels, they just kind of throw out the same tracks that they had been using for this part of the game. But at this point in this game, it's gold. So let's go ahead and do the same thing that we did. I didn't really explain. I was trying to rush. I didn't really explain what you have to do in here. But basically, what you have to do is unlock all 4 chests in a certain order. Now that since we tried all the other ones, it's obvious which one's first. This one over here is first, at the stern of the ship, not the bow, the stern. There we go. And then let me think. I want to say it goes left, right, middle. And each one also releases an air bubble that allows you to breathe a little bit, so you have more time to solve the puzzle. Alright, and then once we hit this last switch, spoiler alert, the water is going to drain, and the power star appears up there on those shelves. So once you hit this last chest, you want to turn around and swim as fast as you can to try to reach the top of those shelves before the water drains all the way. Because if you don't, then you have to physically climb this part of the ship while it's still inclined. For no reason whatsoever, even though the ship is supposed to be being raised, for some reason they couldn't figure out how to tilt it back so that you're walking along a flat plane along the bottom of the ship. So instead, you have to climb this and jump from platform to platform to get up here, which is actually a lot harder than it sounds because of bad physics and some bad, and because the bottom of the ship is actually all slippery, so it's impossible to even crawl up of it. I tried it. So this is definitely the easiest way to get this star. Just so you know.
Here we go!
Alright, so now let's go a little bit into the makings of this level, considering that it's called Jolly Roger Bay and there's a sunken ship here. A pirate ship, my guess is. Obviously, it's a Jolly Roger Bay. Can the eel come out to play? Yay!
Let's go!
That was real. Oh gosh, that was probably some of my worst voice work I've ever done. All right, so let's go ahead and swim out. You can see now, this is another level where there's some good interstar continuity as opposed to some of the bad ones that we've seen before. In this one, the ship has actually been raised now, you can see. We can't go inside it anymore, but there are some red coins on top of it we're going to want to go and get later. But for now, you can see there's a star down there on the seafloor, close to the seafloor, where the boat used to be resting. But that's not where we're gonna want to go to. Instead, we're going to want to find, where is it? It's around here somewhere. There he is. The eel's found himself a new home. He's resting here in the wall of this sea cabin here. And once you get close, he'll come out and try to eat you. And then if you just kind of sit up here wait, if you get hit, he'll go back inside. But if you manage to avoid him, he'll start swimming away, and he has a power star on his tail. Once you grab it, instead of actually giving it to you, you know, it kind of does a jerk move and puts it down here instead. So that if you get it, if you're low on air and you get it all the way on the other side of, while he's swimming all the way on the other side of that little pool, the deep area of the water, then you're gonna die, and the star will have already appeared. Yeah, nice. All right, so let's go ahead and get Treasure of the Ocean Cave. Like I said, one of the few areas that has frame rate issues in this game, but oh, I just love that so much. The dynamic change in the music there is just so brilliant, so perfect. But yeah, so Treasure of the Ocean Cave. You wanna now the eel's constantly swimming around down here, so he's a bit of a hazard, but not too bad. He doesn't come after you or anything. He's just swimming in a circle. So if you run into him, it's your own darn fault for getting hurt. But anyway, the Ocean Cave is down here, about in the deepest part of this part of the bay, and you can swim up this way. And this is where I am pretty much certain that this was a pirate's cove at one point. Pirates are all long gone, probably dead. My guess is that they all got killed by Bowser or something like that. And now the drums come in. Keep out! This means you are. Anyone entering this cave without permission will meet certain disaster. Pirates. Definitely pirates. Woo! But yeah, somehow the pirates that used to live here rigged this cave so that there are stalagmites that will fall on you from all angles. There's a green cap here, but, you know, you never need it. And there's another treasure chest puzzle in here as well. See?
Arr, ahoy, matey! I have sunken treasure here, I do. But to pluck the plunder, you must open the treasure chests in the right order. What order is that, you say? I'll never tell the captain.
So yeah, my guess is that if any of you have played Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, you may remember that there is a pirate in that level, probably one of the most memorable pirates in any Nintendo game. His name is Cortez. And my guess is that he and his crew left this treasure here. It was this possibly, maybe the ship out in the bay was something that they sunk, or maybe it was one of their other ships that that had sunk, so that they ended up on the ship from that game. I'm not exactly sure, but whatever the case, I'd say that the sorry, I was distracted by something there. I'd say that this was his doing of leaving the treasure here for us to get hurt on. These are definitely electric locks. One. But this is the same exact pattern as the ones in the pirate ship. Up, left, right, bottom. Easy stuff. And we get our power star. Like I said, I think it was Cortez. That's the only way it really makes sense. But, you know. And my guess is he didn't hide a power star there. He probably hid 25 coins in each chest, and we just happened to grab them all and turn them into a power star once all the chests were opened. Because he didn't... Obviously, there weren't any power stars there when he came here. This is a recent development. Red coins on the ship afloats. Arr. So this is another star that's, this is, I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's not, it's one of the more involved stars in this mission. Because it says red coins on the ship afloat, but that's only half true. Only a few red coins are up there. The rest of them are in these bad boys. Clams. Hate them. Number one, because of this jerk move here. Why would you put that there? You're just tricking countless gullible 8-year-olds into thinking that you can actually get that Koopa shell and ride around this level with it. I spent an hour one day sitting there, killing Mario over and over because I was drowning, thinking that I could get that Koopa shell. Jerk move, Nintendo. Jerk move. Anyway, this thing in the middle here of this deeper area is actually a water jet that blows straight upward. That will, you know, it keeps you from getting too close. Obviously, you can't get to that star. It's possible to get it, but that's not the way you're supposed to get it. Instead, we're going to go ahead and get the red coin star like we're supposed to at this point. So, let me see. There's a red coin up here where the pink bob-omb is. I'll prepare the cannon for you. Yes, I know you will. We don't need the cannon for this mission. I'm just doing it for later. Bird blast off. That's what this sign say. Climbing's easy, and I've read this all before with the highest island dismount. So let's go ahead and... Obviously, it says climbing. There's a little... It doesn't look like you could climb this because it's not a pole or anything like that, but you can. And Mario can even do a handstand forever on this tiny itty-bitty spire. That's pretty awesome. Mario must have really, really strong wrists. Alright, so actually, the rest of the red coins... I believe there's 3 of them out there that are out there on the pirate ship, and that's also where the star happens to appear. How many do I have? 4? Yep. Wait, 4? I'm missing one. Because I know that there are only 3 out there. 1 on the bow and 2 on the stern. So where's the 4th? Did I miss one over here somewhere? Oh, this is gonna bug me. I thought it was just the couple of clams and then the pirate ship, but I guess I must be wrong. There's another one that I'm missing somewhere. Whatever. Let's get to the pirate ship. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to step on the switch and then run, but screw it. Now there's a pirate devil box here that's sliding back and forth. Again, one of the only other physics objects in this game, and it'll hurt you. You can't use it to jump on or anything like that. Also, the jumping on this rocking ship is very, very dodgy because they didn't really know how to program in something tilting and moving. So it's really hard to actually jump up here. You have to wait until the ship's all the way rocked back towards the stern and then jump. And I know that there's another coin. Where is that other coin? Shoot. There's only one clam down here, so it has to be up here. I must have missed a clam up here in the upper part of the cove. Darn it. I know this level. I know where I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't know. I just missed it. I can't explain it. Okay, so there's the 2 here. There's one up on the shelf here. I know that there's another one. There has to be. It's the only way it makes sense. There he is. Open up. Crap. At least, there's one thing I have to say for the swimming mechanics in this game. I'm not a huge fan of them, but I do like them infinitely better than the swimming mechanics in games like Banjo-Kazooie with the 2 different buttons to swim 2 different speeds. That just does not. I just don't like that. I don't think it makes any sense whatsoever. It's not any use to me. If you know, whoever swims at the slower speed, honestly, you're just wasting a button at that point. Alright, so we'll go ahead and climb up on the ship up here. Again, I honestly don't know if it's a pirate ship or if it's just a ship that the pirates happen to sink here in their cove. Perhaps it's a ship, perhaps it's a smaller ship that they had to scuttle and leave behind for some reason. Or perhaps this was their escape ship. Perhaps this is their favorite ship that they were hiding away, and Bowser came along and sunk it, killed all of them, and fed them to the eel. Whatever the case, we've got 29 stars now, and I'm gonna leave you guys off here, and see you on the next time. See you next time on Let's Play Super Mario 64 with more of Jolly Roger Bay. See you guys all then.